Hello and welcome to Chabot News for March 2nd, 2022. My name is Diana, and in today's news we will be covering an Amazon mask update and the war in Ukraine. In entertainment news, Joe will talk about Ben Stiller and Amy Schneider. In sports, Stanley will cover the Olympics and Phil Mickelson. All that and more coming up on Chabot News. When it comes to the war in Ukraine, your kids may have a lot of questions and concern in today's Health Minute. Mandy Gazer has tips on how to talk to them.
The images are scary for anyone, but the war in Ukraine may cause worry and even fear in small children who see or hear about the unrest. When talking to them, keep it straightforward, says Cleveland Clinic pediatric psychologist Vanessa Jensen.
It's far away, and that's something that grown-ups do. Let the grown-ups take care of this right now. We get to take care of you, and then we'll make sure the adults take care of that. So sometimes you just need to simplify it.
Jensen says kids of any age can be bothered by what they're seeing. The images can show up in nightmares and night terrors. She says it's a good idea to monitor what children see and guard against showing disturbing images to younger children. If a child has seen something upsetting, Jensen says to ask lots of questions to gauge what they know and how they feel.
If you see things or hear things that either you wonder about or that just are kind of scary, let's talk about it. Help them normalize those thoughts. It's okay to feel kind of scared that this is happening in our world.
If a child is feeling unsafe, Jensen says it might help to show them Ukraine on a map so they see the fighting is far away. No matter your child's age, she says all children need extra support and reassurance from their parents right now. For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Jensen says sometimes doing something helps lessen a child's anxiety. She suggests making a card for someone in the military, praying for the safety of people in Ukraine, or sending warm thoughts and wishing them well. Many Amazon employees will soon be able to ditch their mask. The company issued a statement Monday saying warehouse workers don't have to wear facial coverings in states where they are not mandated by local laws. This applies to all, regardless of vaccination status. The change goes into effect Tuesday and came after the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention changed its guidance on mask wearing for those who are healthy. Amazon official called this move a, quote, exciting step in our path to normal operations. Other retailers, including Target, are taking similar actions. Now we'll go to Joe for entertainment news.
Thanks, Diana. Have you heard? Ben Stiller and Christine Taylor are back together. The actor, director, and actress ended their 17-year marriage in 2017. In an interview with Esquire, Stiller says he and Williams moved back in together during the COVID-19 pandemic. Stiller, 56, says over the time, the relationship between the two was repaired, calling it, quote, really wonderful. Stiller and 50-year-old Taylor have co-starred in numerous movies, including Zoolander and Tropic Thunder. What is true love? Jeopardy champion Amy Schneider is engaged. Here's a picture of her holding hands with her fiancé Genevieve Davis, saying, I couldn't be happier or more proud to spend my life with the very best person in the entire world. The couple met last May and decided to tie the knot a couple of weeks. Clearly, 2022 is off to a great start for Amy. She made history earlier this year as the highest earning female contestant ever, taking home about $1.4 million thanks to 40 wins, the second longest winning streak after current host Ken Jennings. She was also the first transgender contestant to qualify for the Tournament of Champions. Now we'll return to Diana for some Chabot news.
Thank you, Joe. This week, the indoor mask mandate was lifted in California and 12 Bay Area countries. However, Chabot Las Positas College's Chancellor Ronald Gerhardt confirmed that wearing masks indoor will still be required for everyone at both colleges and district offices on February 7th. In-person instruction returned for thousands of Chabot and Las Positas College students. Chancellor Gerhard took a lot into consideration before making this decision, but the main reason was for students to again experience face-to-face instruction in a safe and supportive manner. Safety is a priority, and Chancellor Gerhard cited a new release from Bay Area health officers detailing how the restrictions of unvaccinated people will continue. The decision from the state to lift the mask mandate comes at a time where COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations have been rapidly declining over the past months. With things improving, the California Department of Public Health still urges everyone to wear masks in a public settings. This is a confusing time for many, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Let's take a break and talk sports with Stanley.
Team USA edged out favorite China to win the inaugural gold medal in mixed team aerials at the 2022 Winter Olympics. CNN's Coy Wire sat down with Olympic medalists Ashley Caldwell and Megan Nick, who talked about their lives and how they made it to the podium.
The gold medal on your neck.
I know, this is the coolest necklace I own.
How good does this feel?
Oh, it's incredible. I definitely owe a lot of people that helped me get here, but I'm super proud. I'm obviously still just cherishing this moment.
Yeah. I mean, how's a kid from Virginia end up going to the slopes and becoming an Olympic champion in the snow?
Yeah, so I started skiing when I was 3. My dad's an avid skier, and I also started flipping off couches when I was about 3. And my mom was like, we have to put her in gymnastics because she's going to break her neck. And like, that's not a good parenting move. My mom is incredible. I think she's often encouraged me to do things that she didn't necessarily really want me to do, but she knew I would love.
Winter Olympians to me are the most fearless in my mind. Are you fearless?
I would not say fearless,
No?
but I've learned to manage my fear and to rely on my security from knowing that I have the air awareness and I've worked really hard to train my skills. That kind of tames the fear, or it helps me manage it more.
I acknowledge the fear a lot. I outwardly say it. Like a lot of athletes, you can kind of tell they're scared, but they don't say it out loud. I'm at the top and I'm like, oh, everybody, this is scary. You're like, am I going to do this right now? I'm so terrified. And I think some of getting that off my chest is really helpful for me.
Yeah. What message do you have for all the young kids out there who are looking up to you and say, I want to be that someday?
I think I would just encourage anyone to take new opportunities. I don't think I would have gone to that 1-week tryout camp if it wasn't for a school project, even though I wish I had. So I think encouraging people to take those challenging and exciting opportunities and just go for it.
With the Olympics coming to an end, Team USA has come in 4th place with 25 total medals, 8 being gold. The next Olympics will be coming up summer of 2024 in Paris with 4 new sports of breakdancing, surfing, sports climbing, and skateboarding, where 2021 bronze medalist Jagger Ian will hopefully return. Golfer Phil Mickelson is apologizing for comments over a reported Saudi-backed golf tour, while saying they were off the record. Author Alan Shipnuck quoted Mickelson for his upcoming book as saying he would consider joining the proposed league, saying Saudi money has finally given players the leverage they need to change things about the PGA. Mickelson is also quoted as saying disparaging things about Saudi Arabia's human rights record and asserting that the kingdom killed journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Mickelson says the comments were off the record, which the author has denied, and he says they were shared out of context and without his consent. But Mickelson also says he used words he sincerely regrets that do not reflect his true feelings or intentions. He suggested he may take a break from golf to focus on family and himself. Meanwhile, Mickelson's longtime sponsor, KPMG, said in a statement Tuesday, is no longer partnering with the golfer. Now back to Diana for a look at Hayward news.
A mountain lion was recorded walking on the sidewalk in a Hayward neighborhood early Friday morning. In the surveillance footage sent to KTVU, the big cat was strolling in a residential area near the San Lorenzo Creek around 1 a.m. Friday. Chin, who sent the recording, said it was his first time seeing a mountain lion prowling through this neighborhood after living here for 24 years. Seeing all kinds of wildlife from deer, turkeys, skunk, coyotes, raccoons, and opossums, first time for Kujar, wrote Chin in an email. Other Bay Area neighborhoods have also captured mountain lions on surveillance cameras in recent months. A deadly fight between 2 mountain lions was caught on a doorbell camera in Belmont in January. Finally, we'll go to Andrew for a look at his top 5.
For this week's Top 5, we're going to take a look at my list of the top 5 best NBA teams right now as we head into the second half of the NBA season. In the number 5 spot, we have the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a little early to rank this team in the top 5, but with the addition of star guard James Harden, this team has been taken to another level and has the potential to make a deep playoff run. At number 4, there's the Chicago Bulls. This team has DeMar DeRozan playing at an MVP level to go along with fellow All-Star Zach LaVine and point guard Lonzo Ball. The Bulls are currently 1 game away from the top seed in the Eastern Conference and continue to win close games. In the number 3 spot, we have the Golden State Warriors. This team currently holds the second best record in the league, but has been struggling lately due to injuries. If the Warriors were completely healthy, they could possibly be at the top of this list. At the number 2 spot, the second best team in the NBA currently goes to the Miami Heat. This team has a stacked roster with multiple players able to score 20-plus points in any game. They have the best record in the Eastern Conference and are on a roll ever since making a few roster moves to improve at the trade deadline. And finally, the number 1 spot goes to the Phoenix Suns. They currently have the best record in the entire league, despite their veteran guard Chris Paul being sidelined for the rest of the regular season with a thumb injury. This team is expected to remain at the top of the standings. The return of Paul in the postseason sets this team up to make another deep playoff run and potentially return to the NBA Finals for the second time in a row. That's all for Top 5 this week. Now back to Diana.
That's all for Chabot News this week. Thanks to all the students and staff in the Mass Communication Department here at Chabot College for making this production possible. You can watch us anytime online on youtube.com/ChabotTV. Stay tuned to KCTH channel 27 for more Chabot TV.